Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'm the Food Pantry Coordinator here at North Hills Community Outreach. We have 3 food pantries that serve people in our communities. We serve people that might need just a little extra help with their groceries, such as families with children. We serve older individuals. We serve people living on their own. Anybody that needs a little extra day-to-day help with groceries in their household. I'm going to show you how the food pantries worked before the pandemic and also how they're operating now under the pandemic to make sure we're safe for everybody. This room is the waiting room where clients sit while they're waiting to shop at the pantry. They sit around the tables and get to interact with one another. We normally have activities for children on the table, such as coloring pages. Clients can also sign up for other programs at this time. This room looks a little bit different right now due to COVID-19. We've had to take some extra precautions and we've prepared a lot of food in this room. Here is where we would check our client in to our online system. A volunteer would sit here at the computer and ask for the client's first and last name and make sure that we have all their information correct and that we know how many people are in their household. This whiteboard is where I'll write down the meat choices for the day. Meat choices look a little bit different from week to week, so I like to let clients know what we have so they can start thinking about it when they walk over to the pantry. I'll write things like beef, chicken, or pork. We also have vegan and vegetarian options. I also like to write down the produce for the day so clients know what they can expect when they walk to the pantry. This is where clients would start with an empty shopping cart. They would start with pet food. Chow Wagon and Animal Friends offers our clients cats and dog food as they need. We have lots of options such as wet and dry food. We also give pets treats and toys sometimes. This is where a client would stop with a volunteer and get their meat and produce choices from the freezers and the refrigerators. They would start with this freezer right here. And the volunteer would grab them whatever meat choice they had picked from the whiteboard. You can see it's very full right now. We have lots of good choices. Then they would take a look into the refrigerator to see what we had for that day. Our refrigerator choices are a little bit different. Sometimes we have milk, eggs, or cheese. Right now, we have some fresh oranges inside. You can see the cuties. And from here, the client's done on this side, and they would go to the other side of the pantry. This is where a volunteer would help a client put empty shopping bags into their cart. From here, another volunteer would meet the client with our shopping list. Volunteer uses this shopping list and they figure out how many people are in the client's household so they know how much food they can take throughout the pantry. It's based on 1 person, 2 or 3 people, 4 or 5 or more people. From here is where the volunteer would start helping the client fill up the shopping bags in their cart. They would start with the cereal section, which we have right here. We have all different kinds of cereal, such as Cheerios, we have shredded wheat, we have some different kinds of sweet cereals as well. We have oatmeal in the back and other kinds of hot cereal. Next, we have our canned vegetable section. We have lots of different options of canned vegetables and beans. I can see black beans and kidney beans. There's chickpeas, canned potatoes and baked beans. There's all different kinds of canned tomatoes. There's carrots, corn and creamed corn, green beans and beets. There's things in bags and things in cans. Next, we have our beverage section and our soup section, which is in this aisle right here. Clients are able to pick beverages such as coffee, juice, we have tea bags, and different kinds of energy drinks. This is also where all the soup is. We have a lot of chunky soup like wedding soup, potato soup, there's raviolis, beefaroni, ramen noodles. There's soup such as tomato soup and chicken noodle. Here we have different kinds of canned fruits. I have things like craisins, there's mandarin oranges, fruit cocktail, peaches and pears. We have a baking section. There's things like baking mixes, sauces, sometimes there's spices back there, flours and sugars, all different kinds of baking needs. And this is our miscellaneous section. This is where we put something that might not have a category on another shelf. You can see we have some sauces and dressings, pickles, olives, sloppy joe sauce. We have some taco mixes right now. And you can see the bottom shelf has lots of different kinds of jams and jellies. Here we have our baby section for families that have babies. We have different kinds of baby foods such as cereal. We have jars of baby food and little boxes, baby formula. We also offer diapers and wipes to those who need it. And last but not least, we have our snack section. You can see we have all different kinds of snacks right now. There's granola bars and Pop-Tarts, crackers and cookies. I see some popcorn, and of course we have healthier things like nuts. Clients also receive what we call our pre-packed bag. These bags are all the same and everybody gets one. Inside we have things like pasta and pasta sauce. There's peanut butter. There are side dishes like mashed potatoes or rice. There's tuna and also what we call boxed milk. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we've had to change how we operate our food pantries. All of our food pantries are now held outdoors. Some are a drive-through style and some are walk-up. All of our food is pre-packed in bags, so when clients arrive, they get a standard amount of food, and it turns out to be a lot of food. All of the staff, clients, and volunteers wear masks, wash their hands often, and practice social distancing.